Okay, I'm back. It's 8:36 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'm in Pittsburgh. Started bouncing around these sky cams and I pulled this one up and noticed an orange orb. King's Observatory, Valdosta, Georgia. It appears at 7:39. Now it may have appeared. I'm guessing it probably showed up earlier than that, but I just didn't just come online till now, so and it doesn't show up after that. Now, the sunset time's 8:06 p.m. in Valdosta today, Saturday, August 22nd. So, what can we conclude from this? I don't know if anything. Maybe it is a lens flare. So this started appearing at 7:39. Probably, I would guess, judging by how I've been seeing it out there in California, that it may have began even at 6:39 or somewhere in that neighborhood. And this is the end of it here. So, is that the sun going down there at 7:39? Or is that the Nibiru sun? Because, as we can see, the real sunset isn't supposed to be until 8:06 p.m. And when we step it forward to 8:09, we have nothing. Nothing beyond the 7:39 minute mark. So we'll start it playing again and I'll do a refresh. So you can see it's playing all the way till 8:29 now. And here's how it looked down here. The orange flash only showing up at the 7:39 mark. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking around here for a minute. I'm gonna pause this and I'll come back when I find something else noteworthy. Here's another one in Texas I found interesting. You see it starts appearing. Well, we're starting to catch something here. Something's going down below horizon. But it's not the sun, because sun doesn't set in Texas till 8:05 p.m. That'd be Central Daylight Time, I believe. Couldn't exactly find Spring Branch, but this apparently is close by, because when I googled Spring Branch, this is what came up, along with a few other small towns in Texas. I don't have time to check any maps, but for all intents and purposes, it's got to be right around the 8:05 Central Daylight Time mark. And so here we have it going down at 7:39 in Texas. And watch as we step it through. Well, this thing's on 39. Well, that's going the wrong way. 1934, 7:34, 7:29. Okay, here we go. 7:24. I was going the wrong way. So here it's appearing early. 7:19. We're catching this thing going down. And look at the dot. And the sun should not be going down and producing any kind of flare like this or whatever, Or I mean, maybe you could liken it to looking through one of those tinfoil sun viewers, where you set it up and the sun comes down and you look through the hole and there appears the shadow. Well, that might be what's sort of occurring on these fish lens guy webcams. The Nibiru sun's going down and it's hitting a certain angle and it's casting a shadow in color of itself. And there's the dot. That's at 7:19 Central Daylight Time. The sun shouldn't be going down for another 40 minutes almost, 35 minutes. There it is at 7:14. Okay, and that stepped all the way through. 7:39. That's as far as it goes. So there's 7:14, starts showing up. Another 5 minutes, 7:19, 24, 29. Starting to disappear, going out of frame, going out of the angle. Now we're back to the 14 mark again. So, and if you look at it on the horizon thing, well, this isn't the greatest horizon shot camera here. Well, I'll start it, let it play through. There you have that. So let me pause this. Like, I only got like 15 minutes in this, so I've used almost 7 already. There's another example in the Observatory Mount Potosi, Nevada. It's near Vegas. You can see, I just looked it up. Sunset there is not supposed to be till 7:23 p.m. That's Pacific Daylight Time. So they're 3 hours behind. I used to live in Vegas. And you can see that this thing's already showing up at, well, that would be 5:25, right? Yeah, 5:25. And aren't these Fishland cameras pointing pretty much straight up? So we already got the Nibiru sun, and I'm guessing it's coming down and getting picked up by this Fishlands camera already at 5:25 out there by Las Vegas. And I could be wrong about this, folks. Don't discredit all my work because of this, but it's looking more and more like I might be right about this. Because like I said, the Nibiru sun comes up early. That's why you get the flash in the sky about an hour before sunset. The sky gets real bright in the east, and then it tones back down as the real sun comes up, and the light gets more diffused and spread out around the entire horizon. But an hour before sunrise in the morning, the sky gets real bright and then starts to lessen as the real sun comes up. So that would just go to follow that the Nibiru sun's ahead of our sun. So it's going to set before our sun. So here we have it here in Vegas, near Vegas, 5:30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Well, no, we went back to 25 again. So let that play through real quick, and I gotta pause this and go pull up the California one. It's probably showing up over there fairly decent now. Okay, here's our friend out there in Tierra del Sol, California. Notice the time up here, that would be 5:52 Pacific Daylight Time. This is when it's first starting to pop up. I looked up the sunrise sunset, showed this morning. There's Tierra del Sol. It's not supposed to set until 7:22 p.m. So here we are, and it's 5:52, so it's like an hour and a half ahead, which was what showed up on one of them other webcams we just looked at. Here's the orange orb appearing. So, that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Someone can prove me wrong. I'm not getting any comments. I don't know whether that's because YouTube put me in Google Plus jail today, and I can't comment, or G Plus anymore. Imagine that. The timing of it. I haven't really changed my G Plus or spam and comment practices that I've been doing for months and months and months and months and years. And now all of a sudden I start posting stuff like this, and now I'm in Google Plus jail. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe I got a bunch of complaints. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to pause it so we can step this all the way through. Okay, we're back. Tierra del Sol popped up another 10 minutes. There's the first appearance. Here it comes 10 minutes later at 6:02 Pacific Daylight Time. Keep in mind now, it's not supposed to be sunset till 7:22 p.m. out there. Here's what it looks like on the horizon screen, showing up there too. I mean, well, I'm gonna pause it. Okay, another 10 minutes transpired. We'll step it out. Well, I'll just start it. There you see it's coming out. There's the horizon shot. We'll stop it. So at 17:32, it's just starting to maybe peek over. 17:42. There's the first real indication. 17:52. So that's 6:02. 18:02, 6:02 Pacific Daylight Time. And there you have 6:12. Okay, back. Here's another 10 minutes. So 5:42, 5:52, 6:02, 6:12, 6:22. I was told by one of my viewers on an earlier vid of mine with the 3G cell phone that anybody can make one of those pinhole cameras. Just go to an Eclipse website and it'll show you how to do it, and you can get a good shot of the sun at any time. You got a clear skies using one of those pinhole things, and you can see objects. Here's something neat I found. Tierra del Sol's near San Diego. This shows you the sun's position at a particular time of day. So you'll notice at around 5:32 it just started to show itself. Big orange orb. So here's 5:30 where the position is above the horizon. Now you keep moving it down. So the last shot we had was at 6:22. It's still well above the horizon. I don't know. Checking it out, folks. Okay, I got like a minute left. Unfortunately, I have 15 minutes on this thing. Here it is coming up next 10 minutes. Bam. 5:52, 6:02, 6:12, 6:22. Now it's starting to get over into this flared out section. That looks like a solid body to me. It's just a shadow, like I said, maybe from a pinhole camera effect like you can make when you do an eclipse deal. Here's the horizon. The sun shouldn't be going down till 7:23 Pacific Daylight Time, and it's 6:32, and this thing's down pretty much, just about down, or it's heading down. So anyway, I'm gonna have to stop this and put it together and hopefully get it uploaded to YouTube. God bless. Thanks for watching.